Well, that was a pleasant surprise this morning. I wake up, I get in my vehicle, and I start driving, and I see a moon the size of a toonie. Giant ass full moon this morning. Absolutely amazing. I wish I could take photos, but I just don't know how to take a photo of the moon after all these years, because the detail on it was absolutely stunning. And it's one of those things where you sit there and you just want to howl at the moon, and that's what it was. And I was like, oh my god, that thing is huge. Don't take that out of context. Oh boy, yeah, that's the way things are. Now let's talk about this for a little bit. I know a couple people commented on the one video, saying, you're not even into these things, you're not doing this, you're just doing a VTuber avatar, you're doing these type of things. Listen, I have been doing things in the background. I am researching, I am trying to find gear, and I am not having good luck. Here's the thing. When it comes to the furry fandom, there is not a ton of avian style original characters. There's not a ton. Like there's a lot. I've seen quite a few, but it's not the majority of it. And the majority of everything that you see is wolves, werewolves, dogs, cats, and of course Protogen is up there, and a lot of other more common things when it comes to the type of furries that are actually out there in the world. And this is something that it's always been something that I've had in the background. I've always loved Disney movies. And now that we have a kid, my love for Disney is reinvigorated in that sense. Not the new stuff. The old stuff is where it's all at. And like older movies, like All Dogs Go to Heaven, like Land Before Time. These were all movies that I grew up with, and I absolutely love them. And they were stuff that I was drawn to for a very, very long time, and still drawn to today. So for me, a lot of what's happened here in the last little bit, going to the convention, doing things, just hanging out with people, there's been a long history where I just don't have a group of friends that I can sit there and talk to and just feel like I belong. It's one thing to sit here in front of the camera day after day after day. It's another thing to talk to you. I talk to a bunch of you in DMs, but at the same time, I want more. I just want more friends. As much as I really do try and connect with every single person that we have on this channel, it's the deeper connections are lost. Like my real life friends, two of them are gone. Like they're gone. There is nothing I can do to change that. It's not like I can pick up the phone and call them. And that's where things kind of went awry. I realized that in real life, everyone that I know is completely across the world from me now. And I miss just having people that I can sit there and talk to. And that's kind of what this is at the moment. I talk to a lot of you in DMs, and generally we're talking about like what's going on with YouTube, what's going on with social media. We're talking about the world, we're talking about things. And, I just want something more. And the meaningful relationships that I'm building at this point is absolutely amazing. And I just got to say, it's more than just me sitting there in the back of a live stream now watching a lot of people. It's more than just that. It's just trying to form a connection and just trying to be more of a person, be more of myself, and express myself a little bit more in that sense. And I think that's why it's a little bit out of the box. It's a little bit more. And a lot of people don't realize this. I was a drama kid. I was the kid that went through a lot of drama school. I never really liked being in front of the camera reading script. I never really liked doing that. I always wanted to be in the background, making props, making sets, doing things like that. Now I'm an electrician. So lighting has always been one thing that I've been interested in learning, but I just don't do it because it's not easy to walk into a place and be like, hey, I want to learn more about lighting. There isn't a huge detail of that. And you learn things throughout life, especially when you're sitting there trying to survive day after day after day. You don't sit back and take the few moments that you need to actually try and do things differently. Like the people I went to school with, the people I knew and had meaningful relationships with, meaningful friendships with, they're gone, like I said. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Everyone around the channel, everyone that I speak to outside the channel, it's absolutely amazing. And I have to say, and in the last little bit, I've spoken to a lot more. I'm doing a lot more things, and I'm just having more fun overall. Just being able to go into like a VR world and sit there and talk with people. And you know what? I think at some point we have to do some sort of community night for channel subscribers and do something in VR chat and just play games or sit there and just chat and chill, because these are things I haven't been able to do normally. The funnest times on this channel has always been like playing Among Us, has always been doing like a community event. And those are the absolute times that I really enjoy. I just haven't had a lot of time to sit there and set them up because I'm working all the time. When I'm not at work, I'm at home raising a family. And when I'm not raising a family with my free time, I'm making videos. I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time to set these things up. So if people want to sit there and set up a community night in the Discord, around this channel, I would be more than willing to participate. It's the type of things that I would love to do. It's just I don't have the opportunity to sit there and set them up. Right now, my only night off is Friday nights, and I am begging myself just to be able to sit there and play games and do things online in VR chat, especially with the Plague. He's an amazing person right now, and I have to thank him a lot because he's dragging me along for the ride that has absolutely been a amazing deal. And I can't, at the same time, it's something that I desperately needed in my life again, is just to be able to have fun and be able to enjoy just hanging out with people. And what more can I ask for? What more can I ask for at this point? So when it comes down to people thinking that this is a phase, it's not. It's something that has been longing for a very long time. And I think the seeds, the dreams of this type of thing has been sitting there rattling around in this brain for a very long time. And now I've come to the realization, why deny it anymore? Why sit there and say, no, you're not going to be a part of this because you're not like other people. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. I'm not like other people, and I'm finding people that are very much like me. And that's why I have to sit there and continue it, and why I'm going to continue it. It's not a phase. It's when you got to sit there and you try and research something that's phoenix-like or bird-like. It's not easy things to find. Am I going to sit there and just find some silly old thing? No, I'm very picky in this sense. So it's going to be a little bit more. Am I going to sit there and go out and buy headphones? Well, you know what? We had the kitty cat headphones. My wife is using them now because they hurt my head. They were too small for me. That's the problem. That's the problem. Things are going to have to be custom made, and that means more money, and that means more things. And it means time, and it's not easy. When I was at the con, I saw a lot of things that I really did like. I didn't buy a ton of things. I bought the pair of shorts. I bought, like, I've got a thing on my backpack, a little dragon, orange dragon, like it's on my backpack, right? Those are things that I bought because they were things I liked. And I see a lot more of that in the fandom. I see a lot of t-shirts that I would love to go buy, but shipping up here in Canada effing sucks. It is horrific. When you spend $30 US for a t-shirt and then it's $23 to have it shipped here, it's unaffordable. It really is. It's not cool. I'm hoping I can work something out here very soon with a group of people, but we'll have to wait to see. Anyway, I'm your proud Canadian Phoenix, Cindershadow. I'm signing off here. Have yourselves a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon.